Why does sword fighting in Dune look so wrong? I've read all 23 Dune books, so you don't have to. Watch any fight scene in the Dune movies, and something feels off. The fighters close distances like fencers, fast, explosive lunges. But the moment a blade gets near the body, it decelerates. Thrusts that should be killing blows slow to a crawl right before contact. You see fighters feint at full speed, parry at full speed, and then deliver a final thrust that looks almost gentle. In any real sword fight, European, Japanese, anything, that hesitation gets you killed. In Dune, it's the only thing that keeps you alive. It all comes down to shields. In the Dune universe, everyone wears a personal force field called a Holtzman shield. It's invisible, skin tight, and it has one rule: it blocks anything moving fast and lets through anything moving slow. A bullet stopped dead. A full speed thrust bounces off, but a blade pushed slowly through the barrier, it slides right in. Paul Atreides says the rule himself. In shield fighting, you move fast on defense, slow on attack. The attack has the sole purpose of tricking the opponent into a misstep, setting him up for what the books call the attack sinister. You feint fast to draw a parry, and then whip the blade back for a slow thrust timed to slip right through the shield's mindless defenses. The Dune Encyclopedia gives us the actual physics. The maximum speed an object can pass through a Holtzman shield is between 6 and 9 centimeters per second. That's about the speed of your hand reaching for a glass of water. Any faster, and the resistance increases to the fourth power until the shield becomes a solid wall. The air inside the shield bubbles grow stale during a fight because the slow interchange along the barrier edges can't replenish it fast enough. Fighters describe the smell of ozone building with each shield contact. This is why nobody uses guns. Bullets are useless. Laser guns exist, basically laser rifles, but if a laser gun beam hits a shield, it triggers subatomic fusion. Both the shooter and the target die in what is essentially a nuclear explosion. So the entire civilization is forced back to blades. But not normal swordplay, shield fighting. This strange, deliberate, almost intimate form of combat where the goal isn't speed or power, it's patience and deception. And here's where it gets really interesting. When Paul fights Jamis among the Fremen, his first real fight on Arrakis, there are no shields. The Fremen don't use them because shields drive the sandworms into a killing frenzy. But Paul's body has been trained since childhood to fight with a shield. His defensive reflexes are blindingly fast. He dodges Jamis so cleanly that the Fremen think he's toying with him, but every counterattack comes a heartbeat too slow. His muscles are conditioned to deliver the slow thrust that penetrates a shield barrier, a barrier that simply isn't there. Jessica watches from the crowd and sees the problem immediately. Paul's counterblows arrive an instant too late every time. Stilgar turns to her and asks if Paul is playing with the man. He's not. He's fighting a war against his own muscle memory. And that's the genius of how Denis Villeneuve filmed the fight scenes. The strange, balletic quality isn't a stylistic choice. It's the most accurate possible depiction of what shield fighting might actually look like. Two people trying to kill each other in slow motion while defending at full speed. Most people just don't know what they were looking at. So the next time you watch a Dune fight scene, watch the attacker's blade. The moment it slows down right before contact, that's the blade crossing the shield threshold. That's the kill speed. So what's your favorite fight scene in either Dune movie? Drop it in the comments.